Dr. Alice Farrell with you again. This is the second video looking at professional development and thinking about the hospitality industry. And I'd like to use this few minutes to really speak to staff. Staff in the hospitality industry, it is such a delight to speak to you. I have had great experiences in Puerto Rico, where the individuals were so pleasant, so opening, so welcoming, if you will. As soon as we step in the door, they're there to literally embrace you, your full presence, inviting you to take advantage of the credit that they have in the store. I believe it was $17 every day. We had a credit that we can just go to that little store and get their drinks and their refreshments and some snacks for the room. Or it may be the in Florida. I'm thinking about the staff members inside of the eating area that were willing to sit and chat and just have a conversation, even as they're going about their day-to-day work, and just a pleasant atmosphere. Similarly, in Virginia, the individuals, many of them in the eating area, were just ready to make sure the meals were just right, being very attentive and responsive to the needs of the different individuals who were in that hotel space. And I'm thinking about Hawaii, the absolute wonderful treatment when we went every morning for the breakfast meal. Such a delightful combination, staff compliment, just engaging, loving, actually, caring, responsive, just in tune with themselves and with the needs of the individuals there with us. I'm thinking also of my Virginia stay, jumping over to New Jersey. For New Jersey and the Ohio stays, it was more in the travel and tourism area, the transportation. So the folks coming over, taking me to the different places, getting me around town or back to New Jersey again, thinking about the outside of the environment, the outside environment from where I was staying. Nebraska, outside downtown by the Baxter Arena, just a wonderful place in terms of restaurants, engaging activities, interesting sightseeing elements. Wonderful. And now to speak to the absolute, the thoughts that are on my mind about staff. Staff, I am very conscious that even though the industry has a lot of benefits that you can take advantage of, that recruitment for talent and ability to move up the ranks or across laterally in departments, there are many. And your opportunities to advance, expand your horizon, again, many. But while that is going on, I also know that you may find yourself in a very difficult space, a difficult space in terms of your sense of confidence regarding your skills, confidence regarding your ability to communicate with others, confidence regarding your desire to be professional, however, not certain of what the perspective is or how folk are taking you, so to speak. The difficulty that has to do with your own personal life and the challenges that you might be experiencing, whether it has to do with housing, with food insecurity, or maybe it has to do with parenting or relationship, grief during the holiday season. Whatever it is, I am very conscious that it makes it doubly difficult when individuals are expecting you to present a certain way. And so I'd like to make some suggestion. This is something I came up with. It's called PALMS. So it's P-A-L-M and an S. just before you're going into the hotel or into your place of employment, accommodation employment. We're talking about hospitality industry, right? Just before you are going in or entering the door, pause. Look at your palm. Say you look at your palm. What are you doing? Check for presence. P. Check for presence. Am I actually here on the site? Or am I back at the home where I was having some difficulty? Or am I back in the traffic where I was having some difficulty? Or am I back in my academic setting where I was very busy? Checking for presence. Am I actually consciously connecting the fact that I'm going into a place of employment, my place of employment, where hospitality is hospitality, and hospitality is expected, with the creation of an experience that's so memorable for guests that they would want to come back, that they would want to give a great review, that they would want to share their experiences with the world. Am I fully present here? Then check the A. For the A, it's my attitude. Check my attitude. What's my attitude? How am I feeling right now? How am I feeling? Do I have a positive attitude? Do I have a not so positive attitude? Do I really want to be here? Am I shifting to connect and align with the vision and the mission of the hospitality industry, and in particular, my place of employment? Am I feeling like I want to be welcoming, engaging, connecting, sharing life and space with the guests today? Just checking my attitude. I'm pausing, checking my presence, checking my attitude. Is the attitude that I have connected to things outside of my place of employment or inside my place of employment? Am I feeling like I'm not appreciated? It's too much work. There's no teamwork. There's no leadership. There is no consistent valuing of me. What is my attitude going in today, right now? Anytime I step on to the site. And then we're thinking about L, lens. What lens do I have on? So what lens do I have on? Cultural humility. Yeah. In the role of hospitality in this world, you're meeting so many individuals from all over the world with all of their respective cultures, their norms, everything about them. They're coming in. We're coming in because I'm part of that role when I'm coming to visit your establishment. So when we say cultural humility, we're really thinking about you may not know anything about the particular individuals that's stepping in front of you, but there's a willingness to learn. There's a willingness to embrace. There's a willingness to explore and to share. The lens that you have. You're also thinking about, do I have any biases or prejudices that might seep out in the way I value or devalue, respect or not respect the person in front of me? The lens. Thinking about, am I willing to allow myself to engage at a level that is required when it comes to emotional intelligence? Just food for thought. You're interacting constantly with individuals, constantly. One guest came in, party of one, they left. One guest comes in, party of five, they're gone. Another guest and another guest interacting. using various language, verbal and nonverbal communication skills, using different style of communicating, constantly being present and having to be present. Emotional intelligence, regulating yourself, acknowledging and identify your emotions, your feelings, where you are, your attitude, and then being able to compartmentalize as necessary. Again, back to the lens, consciously aware of your lens. Thinking about the M, motivation, just questioning. And these can take just a couple of seconds, really, once you get the hang of checking palms, right? Motivation. What was my motivation for getting into hospitality? Why am I in hospitality? What motivated me? What moved me into that space of applying for the position, interviewing for the position, accepting the position, and coming into this space? What motivated me? What are factors that's influencing the motivation to continue? Where is that motivation? Level of commitment, level of dedication. If you're rating yourself, where is that? Thinking about being valued, not being valued, being appreciated, not being appreciated, being in a space that you're comfortable or not comfortable. What's happening with your level of motivation? Just checking. And then when we think about the S, what skills do you need? What skills do you currently have that you're using that really helps you to stand out and be in a place of expansion and movement and advancement? What skills are you learning every day? What skills are you attempting to sharpen? What don't you know? Who do you need to connect with to know what you don't know? Who do you need to connect with to enhance your capacity to branch out, to go higher or deeper in hospitality industry? What are those skills? And how might you acquire those skills? What do you need to do? Is it education, exposure, experience? What is it that you need? As I'm thinking about one of my children, Dr. Marquise, he speaks a lot about education, experience, and exposure. You're just checking your palms just as you enter your establishment. You might find it necessary to do it before you get out of the house, or maybe when you get to the parking lot. You'll be able to do this so quickly after a while. You'll be able to do that introspective, reflective process. And then be that person that the industry requires you to be. Because again, your goal, according to many of your websites, is to create that memorable experience for your guests. Staff, I'm going to encourage you to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, whatever that means for you. Healthy ways of coping with the industry demands, coping with your family demands, coping with your educational or academic demands, coping with your relational demands, coping with demands in general. Spend some time taking care of yourself as you are required by your employment to take care of the spaces and to present in a way that shows that you care. Take good care of yourself. All right? Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. That next video is really going to be what is expected of the leaders, supervisors, managers. What is expected of them to support you as staff members. Thanks for watching.